Mr. Kalyani, what is this?
So this is an unmanned ground vehicle that we built.
Okay.
It is electric plus engine operated. So the engine can charge the battery. So it can work in fully silent mode, or it can use the engine to charge the battery and increase the range. And it is fully amphibious, so it can even go through water.
Wow.
So basically we built this for patrolling sensitive facilities. Like during Pulwama, how people infiltrated our base and attacked. You can put a remote control weapon station on this. You can put a tranquilizer gun on it. You can do anything you want with it. And these can work as a swarm. So there are 2-3 of them that can work together to pin people. You can work with the small one and the big one together. So this thing is a 6x6. This one is a 4x4. This has a hybrid electric drive, which means it has a engine and a battery, but the drive is by electric motor, so it can run in fully silent mode. It can go up to about 20 kilometers an hour, and it can climb 30 degrees. It's got silent capability of about 6 to 8 hours and almost 12 hours in hybrid mode. And it can go through water as well. It runs off of remote control. It has a large range, some 8-10 kilometers, and it's got a full IR sensor and camera on top, so you can see in day and night, plus you can do thermal imaging. And if you were to mount any kind of payload on it, you can even put a stretcher on it if you want to, bring someone who's injured or whatever. You can carry some cargo. You can, it's a multi-purpose use vehicle. Basically, where you have to do patrolling and it may be hazardous and you don't want to risk the life of someone, this can do patrolling in a dumb manner or in an intelligent manner. And it can also be connected by link to a drone, which will give an overhead picture, and that drone and this together can work to find someone and triangulate and pin them down, incapacitate them, or do whatever else is needed.
So if you take the clock back and if one looks at the construct of Bharat Forge, there was a time it was 100% automotive. Then came the engineering and industrial business, and now it's defense, it's EV and large industrial world, if I may use so. So Bharat Forge of 2025 and 2028 and 2023, how will the migration change?
So Bharat Forge of 23, defense was still a business that was going from incubation into production. EV is still being incubated. Aerospace is still being incubated. Industrial is growing, and we've added a bolt-on acquisition. In 25, defense will have reached some amount of maturity.
It will be profit making for you?
Oh, absolutely. Defense will be profitable this year.
Okay.
And I would say very profitable.
Okay.
So it will not be dilutive to our profits. Okay. EV will, aerospace is also growing. Aerospace has grown almost 100% all over last year to this year. It will continue to grow. We have a large pipeline, also very profitable. EV by 25 will become, go from incubation to revenue and should be profitable. By 28, I think defense will have matured. It will have become a serious business with 2 or 3 verticals within it. And each one with its own growth opportunities and global growth opportunities. I mean, if you look at a defense business today, we have an order book of over 2,000 crores, and that's all exports.
So all the vehicles are meant for exports?
No, this is still a proto stage.
Okay.
What we have in the other plant are what we are already exporting, which are our guns and our mounted guns and vehicles. Then aerospace will be a high growth business. EV will have matured, and by 2030 I think all these will have matured and will be in a stage where there will be a platform business. That a platform business then becomes a business which can start growing on its own, even start doing M&A of its own, or consolidation within India of its own, and further products and geographies, etc.
So then the geographical breakup, what markets obsess with every month, Class A truck ka sales ka number kitna hai? That's a number which we look at.
But honestly, Class 8 as a percentage of our revenue is less than 15%.
And if the migration to EV, defense and aerospace continues, by 2027-28 will be less than 10%.
The same products will become far less than 10%.
Okay. one number which markets and shareholders always look at is ROS.
Yeah.
Your ROS has fluctuated in last couple of
Yes.
years. Is that largely because of investments?
It is because of investments. And please understand, it took 12 years for us to incubate our defense business. It will take less than that for our EV business. It has taken less than that for industrial. Our overseas businesses have taken longer because nobody could anticipate COVID and what it has done. But our ROC targets are well in excess of 20%. And I'm confident that by 2025, we will be well in excess of 20%. 22, 23% or so.
So does that also means that you're assuming your global business will come back? It has to.
It will come back. Of course, it will come back. Our European business will be profitable this year, and our US business will, head towards profitability by the end of this year, and by next year that also should be profitable.